Will come in handy if they need it
This would have been a good day to have
I
one.
would think so.
Yeah, it definitely has been a good day to have one. And we have another one coming up here in Albany. This is going to be on Tuesday, 4 to 6:30 p.m. You can purchase them for $40. They include batteries. And if you are a local storm spotter in and around the Young County area or a local ham radio operator, if you could send me an email, I need to get some contacts there in Young County to hopefully help out with this upcoming event. So please, send me an email or a message on Facebook. I would love to chat with you. Alright, so taking a look outside now, lawn tower cam. Current temperature is 60s. We have a west-southwest wind averaging 17 miles per hour. Today's high was 88 degrees, so we went down as 15 degrees above our average of 73. 65 was our low this morning, which was 19 degrees above our average of 46. Also, a tenth of an inch of rain at Shepherd Air Force Base very early on this morning to go with another 3/10 of an inch that occurred. It was a total of 13/10 of an inch. We've had at least over 2/3 of an inch here in the last hour. It's likely higher than that by now. So looking at the highs for the next couple of days, we're in the 80s here for Thursday and Friday. Then we're going to knock it back down to the 70s here through the weekend, and that will continue into next week. So here's our update on the radar across the area. We have the severe thunderstorm warnings that are in the northeastern portions of Texoma. A new one was just issued that does include northern Jefferson County and then the bulk of Stevens County. It's going to be right for this little Boeing segment that we were talking about earlier on. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are the only concern with this storm. It's a baseline severe thunderstorm. Just it's going to push east into the rest of the county here. The only thing you need to know is don't go outside when it's storming. That's basically the story for all of these here at this point, because you got some more activities rolling through northern Clay County as well. That's about to push into maybe far northern portions of Monte County. But right now, really the focus there is Stevens and Jefferson County. The activity going through Archer County, it's stretching into southern Clay, not a big deal. Now, we are watching the northern edge of this activity. There is some stronger wind gusts, maybe potentially around 60 to 65 miles per hour in northern Throckmorton County, getting into southern Baylor County. That could push into northern Young County too, and southern Archer County. But I mentioned before earlier, these storms really should be on a weakening trend at this point. That's why I keep saying possibly, because we're hoping these storms are going to weaken and just bring some good rain overnight tonight. But we're going to keep an eye on them and just make sure they do what we want them to do here. So looking at the futurecast here going forward, overnight tonight, you can still see more storms still in the region, even around midnight here tonight. I'm not expecting this activity to be severe going this late into the night. It really should start breaking up and just be some good rain with some gusty winds in spots overnight tonight. Then we clear out the skies here for tomorrow afternoon. Look at the Friday. I'm not as worried about severe weather. Now, it's still a couple days out. Things can change, but I think we could see some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, some quarter-sized hail with activity popping up in the evening, with more likely as we go into Friday night as well. We'll watch for it. It's a long ways out. We'll try to keep you posted on those possibilities. Because you saw tonight's outlook, it was enhanced risk for most of the area, slight risk for the rest. The rest of the night, I'm mainly just concerned about the straight line wind threat. No storms for tomorrow. On Friday, we're down to that marginal risk for most of the area, slight risk in the northern portions. This could change, of course. We're still, like I said, a couple days out. I'm going to repeat myself again there. But 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-sized hail look to be the main concern. But we are going to see more rain roll in with this next activity. And so this would be on top of what we've had so far. Potentially another widespread for an inch for a lot of the area again here coming up on Friday. I think it's actually a pretty decent possibility. It looks like some really good rain coming through Friday night. So for tonight, 61 degrees, storms likely with some still possibly severe. South wind gusting up over 25. Southwest wind gusting over 25 for tomorrow with a high of 88 degrees. Here's the 7-day forecast now. We got those rain chances here to finish off this week, ending early on Saturday. And then we got highs in the 70s here as we go into next week.
kfdx 3 and Texoma Spots celebrates people in Texoma who are making a difference in our community. Visit TexomasHomepage.com and honor your friend or family member's contribution to the community by nominating them as our next hometown hero and let us share their story. Visit TexomasHomepage.com and salute your hometown heroes today. Brought to you by Imagination Entertainment and Western Supplies. Visit TexOmasHomepage.com and honor your friend or family member's contribution to the community by nominating them for our next hometown hero. And let us share their story. Brought to you by Comanche Nation Entertainment and Western Supplies.
There's nothing better than the delightful, dozing, dreamy drowsiness that comes with a perfect mattress. And at Denver Mattress, finding your perfect mattress has never been easier. And during the 3-day sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Take $100 off every $1,000 you spend. Check out queen mattresses starting at $5 a month. Plus, all clearance items are on sale and free shipping. Score some sweet savings on some serious shut-eye. Only at Denver Mattress. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
Car trouble? Call Mike's Towing. We're fast, safe, and professional. Whether it's a flat, dead battery, breakdown, or any accident, licensed, insured, and offering competitive prices, we're here when you need us. Mike's Towing Service, your roadside rescue.
Turn up the tunes and stay informed with Town Square Texoma, your ultimate source for music and news in Texoma. Visit us at townsquaretexoma.com.
Regular screenings for oral cancer are an essential part of your dental care. At your routine cleanings, Dr. Guest will check for signs of abnormal tissue or lesions. Oral cancer is highly treatable when found early. Give Maplewood Laser Dental Clinic a call for more information.
Not being isolated is probably for me the best thing. I love happy hour. I love being in the lobby. I love seeing people come and go. There's always someone to talk to. I love the library. We have a book club. You can have as much company or as little company as you want. It's very comforting to know that if I do need help or I do need care, it's here. It's just a really, really good place for me.
Call Rolling Meadows Retirement Community to schedule a visit and see your new apartment.
Food was one of the main ways my mom showed love to our family. It's all about the celebration, nothing about health, none of that. It was all about just food and fun. But then, as I got into adulthood, my views about food and being healthy affected my life in a negative way. So I started taking better care of myself. It's never too late to make those lifestyle healthy changes. And I want not only my life to be healthy right now, but I'm looking toward the future.
You're watching kfdx 3 News.
A state-funded program to research the medical benefits of a psychedelic drug hits a road bump this week.
The Texas Health and Human Services Commission announced it could not find an eligible drug company to help develop an approved medication for ibogaine. That's a plant-based drug that has shown benefits in treating post-traumatic stress disorder and opioid addiction.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said the state will proceed with its own research program. Dylan McKim has more for us.
The state of Texas allocated $50 million to fund clinical trials for ibogaine. The psychedelic is not federally legal in the United States, but multiple Texas veterans reported traveling to Mexico to take the drug and experienced positive impacts.
I took that medication and I laid down that night. I woke up the next morning. I had no appetite for opioids. I had no appetite for alcohol. I chewed Copenhagen. I had no appetite for that.
The ultimate goal is to gain FDA approval for a medication that could be used in the United States. Multiple Texas universities will conduct a 2-year research trial on patients suffering from addiction, traumatic brain injuries, and other behavioral health conditions. The hope was the universities would work alongside drug companies, but the Texas Health and Human Services Commission reported 0 companies met the requirements to receive state funding. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said the state will move forward with fully funding the entire program, a decision celebrated by ibogaine advocate Brian Hubbard.
This is about life or death, and the Texas commitment reflects the seriousness of the cause that we are here to see through to the end.
One drug policy expert believes it could cost the state more than $100 million to go through the FDA process.
So that's another open question here, is how much of state resources is Texas willing to commit to this project?
The Texas Health and Human Services Commission is responsible for overseeing the program. We asked the commission about the next steps and are waiting to hear back. In Austin, I'm Dylan McKim.
Candy lovers everywhere are celebrating the latest confectionery news.
Coming up, why the Reese's recipe is changing once again.
You've seen their faces. You know their names. The people of News Nation are familiar because you've seen them for years. They're here because they believe in the spirit of News Nation. News for All America isn't a slogan. It's a promise. A network dedicated to you. News news at its best with respect for all Americans. News Nation. News for all America.
That's why I told her, this is why you don't bring goats to yoga. I mean, disgusting. You know, we really should go out.
How about a fun stop?
Holy cow!
Good guess. Armadillo.
Is that an armadillo?
And you're about to miss the exit. No, seriously.
Just go.
The great ones don't just show up. They make an entrance. Every drive, every day. All-American Car Wash. 4 convenient locations to keep you looking legendary. All-American Car Wash. Be an icon.
Hi, I'm Tanya White, Community Relations Director for Senior Care, Health, and Rehabilitation.
As one of the only 5-star rated facilities in the area, our dedicated team provides personalized care that nurtures physical health while supporting emotional and social well-being. Come experience the difference.
These are Whataburger stickers. Proof that everything you dream up for your 100% fresh beef Whataburger is right under the bun. So go wild, burger lover. Avocado, jalapenos, and no onions. Wait, avocado grilled jalapenos. Oh, and bacon and creamy pepper sauce. However you dream it, we'll make it. What a burger. Download the app.
Weekdays at 5 a.m. on kfdx 3, your local news authority.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know her, your sister, your buddy, the ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Get supplier discount for everyone pricing for over $8,300 in total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
You're watching KFDX 3 News.
Well, if you've noticed Reese's candy tasting different in the past few years, you're not alone.
I sure didn't, because I hate them. The grandson of Reese's founder recently called out the company over a recipe change. And now, chocolate maker Hershey says it will go back to using classic recipes for Reese's candy.
Now, while Reese's peanut butter cups are originally made with real peanut butter, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate, Brad Reese accused the company of using cheaper alternatives to replace those ingredients. Hershey bought the H.B. Reese Candy Company in 1963.
Since then, Hershey has acknowledged some recipe modifications, pointing to changing consumer demands. In recent years, higher cocoa prices have also forced candy manufacturers to work with less chocolate. Now, Hershey says it will shift products back to, quote, classic milk chocolate and dark chocolate recipes. Well, it doesn't take away from the fact that you still put peanut butter in it, so
I'm not
it's
a big
loser.
Reese's guy either, but for the people who like them, maybe it's a good sign.
Peanut butter is the worst. Sorry, you can be offended, but don't go anywhere. Tokens in next with sports.
Dr. Johnson and the providers here at Pediatric Associates have been here with
Man, I
us
find it
through
so
nursery
surprising the
stories,
things
milestones, and even challenges we weren't prepared for. The kids love coming to Pediatric Associates. They are always so welcoming and really make the kids feel like family. And they don't only care for our kids, but they care about them too. We absolutely recommend Pediatric Associates. They treat us all like family and care
I kind of
for
don't
us.
like those things either. They're just a little too sweet.
It's a great time to buy at the Ford House. The new 26 Ford models are rolling in, and we need to move them out. Plus, we have final closeouts on all remaining 2025s, and they must go. Get a 2026 F-250 Super Duty XLT 4x4 for $6,000 off. Or get a closeout 2025 Bronco Sport Big Bend for $5,000 off while supplies last. It's a great time to buy at the Ford House as the new 2026s are rolling in. Head west on Kell Freeway and take the Barnett Road exit. The Ford House.
KFDX 3 and Texoma's Fox celebrates people in Texoma who are making a difference in our community. Visit TexomasHomepage.com and honor your friend or family member's contribution to the community by nominating them as our next hometown hero and let us share their story. Visit TexomasHomepage.com and salute your hometown heroes today. Brought to you by Comanche Nation Entertainment and Western Supplies.
Since 1961, over 50,000 homeowners have chosen Cool Temp Siding and Window Company to restore their home than all others combined. And the reason is simple. We just do a better job. We use only the very best materials and workmanship at affordable prices. If you're considering a permanent siding or new insulated replacement windows for your home, I want to do your job. So give me a call today and schedule your free estimate. Cool Temp Siding and Window Company, Lawton, Wichita Falls.
Weekdays at 5 a.m. on KFDX 3, your local news authority. Now, sports with Tobin McDuff from the OSTC Sports Desk, your complete orthopedic team.
In this week's Sports Spotlight, we take a look at the 30th anniversary season of Vernon College softball. The Lady Shaps sit at 21-13, are looking good down the stretch after years of fielding one of Texoma's most consistent teams. Head coach Lindsay Lipscomb played for the Lady Shaps under their original head coach John Blair and has been very complimentary of the culture that he established during his stretch of 14 consecutive winning seasons after the team was started. Lipscomb and her players preach the family mentality, even at a two-year junior college, making an effort to stay connected no matter where they end up after their time in Vernon. It's because of that community of Lady Chaparrals that the 30th anniversary celebration last fall was such a success, bringing home generations of players.
We had people from the very first class come back, and the second class, and the third class. And so I think that says something about who Vernon College is as a whole, as well as what this program has done. That they take time out of their busy lives to come back and celebrate that. I know for myself, I still talk to Coach Blair at least once a week. And I know a lot of those same girls from the first teams that were way before me, they still talk to him as well. So I think that just shows, you know, the tight-knit that this team has instilled in us as people, and that we still turn to him for answers and questions and stuff like that. But it just shows that, you know, they wanted to come back to Vernon College and kind of have that nostalgia of going back to the same places that they used to go to.
For our full Sports Spotlight feature on the Vernon softball program, you can head over to TexomasHomepage.com. How about some baseball action from Vernon College? Shaps taking on Hill College, part of a doubleheader. This is Game 2 action. Irvin Leonard with a moonshot here. Got the wind behind it. All the left fielder could do was just watch it go. A two-run dinger to start the scoring in this one. Same inning. Jacob Weba with a two-out flare to center field. This scores 2 runs. Vernon College sitting comfortably in front after one inning, 4-0. We move to the top of the second, and it is Michael Russell tagging second and throwing as Jaden Lusk digs it out to complete a double play. Some nice glove work from the Shaps in this ball game. We move to the bottom of the second, and how about some volume up on this one? Josnell Ortiz cracks a deep ball to right center field. No doubt, solo shot, all part of an 11-1 Vernon College victory. Hill College did take Game 1, 7-4. Texas Rangers in action as well, squaring off against the Baltimore Orioles. And, well, things didn't go so well. Nathan Eovaldi making his second start of the year. Taylor Ward with this shot takes it for an RBI double to the right field corner, and it's a 2-0 lead for Baltimore early on in the third inning. The bases loaded for former Ranger Leody Taveras. He pulls one deep off Eovaldi. One hops the wall for a double to make it 4-0, and Baltimore goes on to defeat Texas by the final of 8-3. That will do it for our look at sports. We'll see you back here after the break.
Sports on KFDX is brought to you by Town Square Texoma.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
The 15th annual Thor Obstacle Run is coming April 18th to Lucy Park. Presented by Michelob Ultra. Over 20 challenging obstacles to test every ounce of endurance you have. Can you conquer the tower climb? Defeat the gauntlet? Survive the river crossing? Texoma's Hellacious Obstacle Run is bigger and better this year. It's fun for the entire family with kids events from ages 4 to 11. Visit us on Facebook. Sign up at WFThor.com.
When your loved one is behind bars, every second counts. At Texoma Bail Bonds, we move fast because freedom can't wait. With almost 3 decades of trusted experience, we pride ourselves on integrity and dedication. Call Texoma Bail Bonds, where second chances begin. Meet the official, unofficial steak sandwich of Texas. The Dude Chicken Fried Steak Sandwich from DQ. We're talking chicken fried steak cooked to crispy golden perfection. And now you can get it with a spicy kick, topped with pepper jack cheese, jalapenos, and jalapeno ranch. Either way, it's big, bold, and unmistakably DQ. The classic Dude and the new limited time Spicy Dude. Only at DQ. That's what I like about Texas.
Welcome to the Dallas Museum of Art. We invite you to preview our new collection. Thank you for visiting the DMA. We hope you enjoyed our collection.
All right, before we go, let's take one last look at the forecast here and mainly focus on the radar, of course. There are still some severe storms in the northeastern portions of Texoma. We have one warning that's in effect for Throckmorton County, but the storm's already moved through Throckmorton County. At that point, at least the severe portion of it. We're going to keep a close eye on things overnight tonight, but the main concern really looks to be 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts in a couple of spots. We'll watch it just to be safe.
All right, sounds good, Michael. Thank you so much. And thank you all so much for joining us.
We'll see you back here tomorrow night at 10.